What makes Space Marine so great is that it's very much a game of its time. Pretty much exactly what you might expect from a third person shooter like this of the PS3 360 era. And in that, feels extremely familiar, comfortable, and in many ways, feels like home. Uh, So I don't necessarily think I have very many bad things to say about it, other than in my experience, as far as I was able to tell, there didn't seem to be much of a crouching or cover system. And I noticed that you were able to sustain damage while performing glory kills. Um, Both of which would obviously lead to some pretty hairy situations in combat, but neither really negatively impacted or dampened my overall experience with the game. Uh, I guess the primary reason, the larger purpose of this review would just be to tell you that this was my entry point into the Warhammer universe. Um, it's something that I've been aware of for a long time, something that I've admired, been curious about, but for one reason or another, it's just not something that I got into or explored for myself until now. Um, and, veterans of Warhammer are probably going to disagree with me on this, but from the perspective of a newbie who knows next to nothing and has to learn everything, I would say that this feels like a pretty good place to start. And I say that because I am aware of how expansive and extensive this universe is, and how deep the lore and everything like that runs. Um, but the story here focuses on a singular character, that being Captain Titus of the Human Empire. It paints at least a small picture of the functionality or overall purpose that the Space Marines have within said empire. And it just throws little bits of lore and things like that at you as you're progressing through the game, going from fighting orcs to the much larger um, evil of chaos demons. And it just delivers everything um, in a way that feels easy enough to understand, super digestible, and pretty newcomer friendly as far as I was concerned. So again, if you were like me, um, you know, being interested but maybe a little bit intimidated by everything, um, and just looking for a place um, to get involved and feel kind of cozy while doing it, this might be a good place for you because it was successful for me. But otherwise, I would just say that from this point on, I am in like sin, man. I am looking so forward to just diving in and embracing everything and just immersing myself in as much as I can of Warhammer through, you know, video games and everything like that. And I'm very much looking forward to sharing those experiences with the channel. So if that's something that you are interested in, I would suggest that you keep an eye out for that. Uh, but that is going to wrap this video up. And as always, guys, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.